Bouncing off of my previous point, not just eating changes and eating disorders are important to college students. Nutrition is also very important as well. I do know of a lot of people, a lot of students that love to stay late on campus and love to study. And while that is great as far as our academia goes, um, it's not necessarily the best in terms of our nutrition and our health because the fastest and the easiest food options to obtain, especially on campus, aren't always exactly the best as far as what we should be putting in our body versus what we shouldn't. Um, Nutrition does require time and effort that not all students have the luxury of giving. They just don't. There are many students that are in countless orgs, that are in sororities and fraternities, that have classes that run late into the night and start early in the morning. Students that even have jobs as well. Students that have majors and have classes that demand studying every single day. They can't always put their nutrition first. And unfortunately, that is the world that we live in. And it does become an issue um, because of those scenarios that I just gave, which do involve our colleges. It does involve our classes. And you can even go as far as to say those classes, as far as how our schedules are structured, for example, 3-hour labs, they can contribute negatively to our nutrition and our overall well-being of our lives, and that's just something that does need to be addressed as far as colleges go. Some possible solutions as far as improving your nutrition are to eat in moderation. Eating out is definitely not a bad thing. It is, if anything, great in terms of a social life, but that does not mean it is necessarily okay to go get Raising Cane's with your roommate every single night. It's definitely okay to have it every once in a while, but controlling how much you eat of the bad things is definitely one of the first steps that you can take, as well as purchasing healthier options of junk food, such as not the healthiest snacks that you could obtain. For example, chips. You could buy healthier versions of chips that aren't Lay's, for example. Nutrition is also something that the decisions that you make now will affect the rest of your life going forward.